My goodness. I was speaking, but no one was spoken to. Syndicates will be going up against Cypher Pole 0. CP0 are currently staying undefeated as they will get a clean sweep. Koala will be going down from CP0. Unlucky for him there. Cypher will be down as well from the rated syndicate. It's a 3-on-3. Who comes out on top in this POI? Flames is taking gang damage, but AN94 is pretty broken. It's a pretty broken gun for CS, to be honest. Especially if you're really good at dragging. If he drags this ride with 20 HP, he could clutch up and buck up the up. Unlucky. CP0 will lose this round. It will now be tied 1-1. Rated Syndicates are putting up a very strong fight. I was so engulfed in the game I forgot to switch between the players. I'm so sorry. RS Flames will be down and out. No C will be down and out as well. Unlucky for him. RS Cypher dangerously rated syndicates are losing the second round. It will now be 2-1 as CP0 will pull forward with this lead here. It is honestly very difficult to do a Clash Squad commentary. The game is so fast paced, but I'll figure it out. Maybe by the third stream, I'll figure it out. RS Flame, B-Flame seems to be getting the short end of the stick. He keeps getting knocked first whenever they push out. The CP0 squad are not letting him breathe, bro. Noxie and B-Flame are now stuck on the back line healing. What is the CP0 squad going to do? They're taking as much space as possible. QT might be going down there dangerously low here. Unlucky, but QT will bait light into getting knocked and eliminated there. Flames is out of medkits. It is definitely curtains for him. Flames down, no C down, and it will be Cypher getting eliminated, putting it to a 3-1 in favor of CP0. This is a very interesting start to the games, to be honest. Nah, what is bro? Driving a Lambo in the CS tournament is crazy, especially in the knockout stages. Well, good to see he's having fun. Cypher will be taking entry damage, not looking to make sure for his team here. Rated Syndicates are trying. They get the first 138 in, but unlucky he had no one next to him for a follow-up damage there. And then there's a single sniper. Nosy, however, will be left alone as the Rated Syndicates are quite spread out. 2 down, 3 down. It is down to just B Flames. B Flames has a sniper and a dream.
First blood.
112. Can he hit the second shot? It's not. Make sure. Unlucky for him. He will be getting eliminated there, which gives CP0 the first win for today's tournament. 2 eliminations and 1556 damage. Koala will be MVP as CP0 take map 1. Who comes out with a map 2 victory? We have 6 games or 5 games? I'm not even sure. Quite a bunch of games will be played today. Let's see how the games progress as the teams come in with the fire. Remember, it is still the knockout stages, so as soon as you're knocked, as soon as you lose, you're out. It's GG. It's not best of 3, not best of 3. One and done. Please exit the room. The Mons just said that. Wait for the next team to get in. Do not go anywhere. We will be right back shortly. We are back in with the second game. ITEL Esports will be going in a 4v3. This is quite a disadvantage for the second team, to be honest. But let's see how this progresses, because it's not the number of players that come in, it's the heart. It's about drive, it's about power and all that. Ooh, Sonya, but Sonya not Sonya, and unlucky for him. Whole team on their knees and eliminated. First round will be going to ITEL Esports as they get the easy wipe on a 3v4. Second round, they have better weapons, but is they better loadout exactly what they need, or will they be getting shut down regardless? Because it's still a 3v4. They're gonna feel as Clash Code. You're gonna feel the absence of that one player. Taking a look at their gameplay here, one is taking the height. He finds LOS. He takes it. He gets the knock, but unlucky for him. Never mind. Very lucky for him. He has somehow managed to almost even the playing field. Mide is rushing straight in, and he evens it regardless.
First blood.
He needs to drop down to get a knock on Deadshot. Unlucky. He wasn't able to get his finish. And now two men are back up on their feet here. He evened the playing field, but it was too little too late. It is shut down season for them now. Unless they can somehow 1v2 clutch, 2v4 clutch. Death will be on his knees. Unlucky. He gets a knock on Rio though.
Double kill.
Very valiant fight coming in, but unlucky for him. He wasn't able to convert the knocks he got into kills. I feel like if he was able to get those knocks into, if he could convert the knocks into KP, it would have actually been a lot better for the team, because, you know, life was like a flower. Since now the enemy team might just try to focus him directly, because he is sort of the strongest player on the team now. DRS, I don't know what exactly this name is. Ooh, he gets a beam on this man. It's a 4v3, but they don't care. They get a good weapon and they're cooking. Trying to find a pixel. Can they resin through the wall? They should be able to get a resin through the wall though, but unlucky for him there. 1v2, can he clutch up? Unlucky. It's GG. 3v2, but they're still going 2-1 here. Doing pretty solid for themselves. It is these. To me, this has to be the strongest team. Because you're not letting the fact that you're lacking a player hinder your gameplay. They're cooking regardless. Perfect neighbor cancelled out. Unlucky, they got outplayed. Just not necessarily outplayed, just outmanned. There was not enough firepower to go in for this team. Rather unfortunate for them here. It is now 3-1. It seems like this is going to be an easy ITIL Esports win as they're running it down rather quickly. Still, they pushed ahead. It's going pretty solid for them here. I thought Esports, they catch one man, Lord Rexy, and Rexy will be on his knees. Looks like Death is getting chased down here in a 1v2 scenario. Does he get Deathshot? He doesn't get anyone. He will be getting eliminated. But Deathshot will be going down to KYK. He's nasty with the AK though. Holy. Trying to get him beamed from a parafall, UMP alles, and he will be getting eliminated, giving ITIL Esports a well-deserved victory. Deadshot with 2298 damage and 5 eliminations will be MVP as ITIL Esports take the second match for today. It was honestly from the jump an ITIL Esports victory because they loaded in with a 4 stack while the other team loaded in with 3, and that disadvantage is enough to ruin a game for someone. But we will be back shortly. Do not go anywhere. The third match is underway in a couple of minutes. Joy is back. Yo. Ignored. Wow. Ah, okay. What's colored? Okay. I bet. Tyler. Apex commentating. There's not much tournaments, that's why. The competitive community is small. Very small. Like the one that was 13, I wanted to compete in it, but they said, oh, they don't have commentators for Apex. I was like, come, okay, if I'm not competing, I'll just commentate as well. Yo, got the first gig. The Apex community is rather small, bruh. Like the competitive community is small. No, it's like, how do I put it? Valorant, even Nigeria is worse. Nigeria is worse, to be honest. You can't do, because Free Fire CODM. I can get CODM gigs, but I turn down CODM gigs. It's boring. Like the BR is, no, you don't, no, COD. If I'm not, if the commentator doesn't enjoy the job, you won't enjoy the commentary. That's the only place I know that I turn down, not just because of money. You feel me? With commentary, you can't just be chasing the bag. Because what makes a good commentator is your ability, your understanding of the game, not just game knowledge, community knowledge. There's some jokes I can make with Free Fire community I can't make with God community. Exactly. Like at least Fortnite. No, I know I can get into Fortnite. Wait, what the? My mic is on. That's crazy. RIP my job. We are back in yet again with Crimson Flux versus Syndicate. I am honestly very I'm low-key invested to see who wins this matchup, to be honest. But if you heard anything during the break, you know you did not. That was is AI, yeah. But diving straight into the game, Syndicates will be going with a lineup of Ardent, Ikide, Lord J, and Killer, while Crimson Flux will come in with Emmy, Cloud, Snow, and Paxel. Seems like the Syndicates will be they'll be opting to play for the building control. That is a rather risky playstyle to go for, but the Crimson Flux team are playing a lot more passively than what we're seeing from the Syndicates here. And Haxel will unfortunately be the first to get knocked, and he will be getting fully eliminated here. They gave them zero chance to go for a res here. And now they have one man sneak out to get Cloud. It's not looking make sure for them. Snow will go down as well, and Emmy is the last player standing. First round will be going to Syndicate. Ikide is your MVP for the first round. Who comes out on top of this match? Is it going to be like what we saw in the last stream, where we have the team winning the first round and they lose everything else? This is the third matchup for today, and I am very curious as to how these games will go. Both teams locking up skills, playing very safe, very slow. Is anyone going to make a push here? It doesn't seem like the players are opting to go for a push. They're choosing to still play rather passively. No one's trying to take first contact. Just trying to wait till it gets really close quarters. But that might just be in the favor of the Syndicates though, because they will have more building control than the Crimson Flux team. Crimson Flux are somehow being pushed back a lot. Ikide diving straight in will get the first knock. Ikide is dangerously low, and he was going to Ardent is down as well. Killer might be down. It's a 2 vs 1. Unlucky for him here. It is looking like it's a Syndicate round 2. The Syndicates are controlling the game a lot more than Crimson Flux will. Your MVP for the second round will be Syndicate Killer with 2 eliminations to himself. Rather impressive stats, I can't lie. Kill half the opposite teams. Perfect freaking nade. It will be putting Snow on his knees, and that is sending the team into proper disarray here. How do they respond? They will save Snow, but they will lose Hexel.
First blood.
Killer will be going down unlucky for me, but Cloud will be eliminated as well, giving the Syndicate a well-deserved victory. It is 3-0. Ardent will be your MVP. That nade was perfect. The disruption it caused was absolutely mental. The grenades go, and then almost the entirety of the Crimson Flux got hit by those nades. Perfect nade to get 2.
First blood.
Killer is living up to his name. Real.
Double kill.
Unlucky, third will be down. It's one man left, and he will be eliminated in a clean sweep victory. No eliminations at all. No rounds lost. Akide will be the MVP with 3 eliminations, as the Syndicates will take a match 3. Match 3, yeah. Match 3 victory. That was absolute cinema coming in from the Syndicates, as they just went with a clean sheet. Take a look at the scoreboard here. 0 eliminations on both sides, 0 rounds won. My goodness, this is the first proper clean sheet we're having in today. Actually, it's not the first complete clean sheet. We had one the last stream, but this one is the first for today's one. Are we going to have another one? Is another team going to show us the heat? Do not go anywhere. Stay tuned and find out. We will be back shortly with the next matchup. back in yet again with the fourth match for today. The Bandits will be going up against IL Esports. Is this, it's a yet another 4v3 scenario. Is this going to be an IL loss, or is the other Bandits going to somehow fumble the advantage and get violated? IL Esports, despite being a 3-stack, are still rushing straight in. They will get one down with the side, get 2 down. They're not letting their numbers speak for them. They have 3 on knock already. It's not looking good. It's really not looking good for them here.
Triple kill.
Clutch up Phoenix. Buck up Phoenix. Bro, it's him. Absolutely saved his team there because they were getting violated with those melee weapons there.
First blood.
On Laxo IL Esports, they're not having the greatest game here. They put up a stronger fight in round 1, but the weapon in round 2 is just way too apparent. But now we have the Bandits playing a bonus round. Will they? I mean, this is technically supposed to be a buy round, but you know, it's not make sure so far. Still putting up a strong fight. IL Esports will be taking building control, but it's not going the way they planned, as Damien is halfway through. Pushes in, gets a trade knock here, can't pick up his teammate because this man has backup. But the Bandits will be down by 2 and they will still pick up the win here. It's looking like it's going to be a Bandits in 4. But this might just be yet another clean sheet. Phoenix will be the first to go down. Is this a round where IL Esports turns it around? Traded the knock there. It is now a 2-on-1. A 1v1 actually. He sticks the red. And IL Esports will make an insane clutch up. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. The Bandits had the chance to get a clean sheet, but they lost it. XTC will be the MVP for that round. IL Esports, are they about to pull off an insane comeback, or will this be the final round for them? Is it Bandits in 5, or will IL Esports make them work for the victory here?
Triple kill.
Esports are somehow making an insane comeback. It seems they give them round? Is that what that was? The nade is coming. Is it going to be perfect though? Almost had a proper nade there. Bandits need to secure just one more round. They're going up against a 3-man. This should be easy pickings for them. But they seem to be struggling to secure it. Unlucky Slash will be the first to go down. And he will be getting eliminated, making it a 3v3. But IL Esports are beating the brakes off these men, making them absolutely work. Another one will be biting the dust. They forced them to stay in the house. Stay indoors. Damien will go down. Can they get this knock? They will. It's just Phoenix left. He goes in, goes straight for the... Unlucky. Phoenix will get a pick up here. Is this the end for IL Esports? He just needs those shots to hit. He just needs the shots to connect. And they will pick up more. Unfortunately, it is now a 3 vs 1. Does he clutch up? They are a BR team. He hits. He wins the one. He doesn't convert the kill though. Unlucky. A valiant effort, but it just wasn't enough. The one-man diff still went crazy in the end. RT Phoenix will be the MVP with 4 eliminations and 1577 damage as Bandits secure the 4th victory for today. Honestly, it was a very strong fight from IL Esports. They almost had that final round, just like they almost had the first round. There's a lot of almost coming in from them, but still a very interesting game to watch regardless. Do not get anywhere. We still have 2 more matches to go. The 2 teams will be getting, the last 4 teams will be getting ready. We will be back shortly with the next matchup. Back in again. It is BB. The bat. Is this the Batty Boys? Yes, the Batty Boys versus DN. BB and DN. Who's coming out with the victory on this match? So far, we've had one clean sweep. We've had a 3-1. We've had a 3-2. But we yet to see. I actually want to see a perfect game, like a team that goes perfectly. No knocks, no eliminations, no round loss. Yo, Capone will be getting dumped and eliminated there. It's not looking good for the Batty Boys as they are getting overpowered with a combination of a mini shotgun and double P20s. USPs, not P20s.
Oh.
But they it. What the? This thing is way too fast paced. Is way too fast paced. My goodness. So far, so good. 161 with that grenade. Heck, almost perfect, mate. TN are back into a massive corner here. The Batty Boys have they've shown their power. They're grouping up. Is that going to save them? It's not saving them. They will lose one. Unlucky. They will lose one. They will lose two. They have two backpedaling. A third man will be going down, but they will be getting double knocks. Can he clutch up? Or will he be getting eliminated here? Trying to go with the classic route there, but will be getting shut down. Oh, good nade. Could have been great, but it's good. The Batty Boys they're making their presence felt here. DN are playing a more safe, I wouldn't say safe, but they're playing a more handheld game. They're not trying to push. They're trying to just pray someone pushes carelessly, but the Batty Boys are capitalizing on that fact, and they are surrounding and attacking. DN wants to strike as a unit for just one person, but that is not enough because the Batty Boys are not letting that happen. The Fatal will be going down, getting picked up, and LZ will go down, but will be eliminated this time. They can't really fight back against the Batty Boys because they're fighting from multiple angles. You do not want this. On CS, you need to take as much space on the map as possible, rather than limiting yourself to a single spot. One will go down, but they will trade him with DN Fox. Unlucky as Faceless will be going down. We have Suspito down as well. The last man standing will be getting eliminated by Zeus. Zeus is on close. Bro is running it down for his team. He is currently sitting at 7 eliminations. Absolutely dominating this lobby. They feel him. They feel him. Seems like Zeus is giving his teammates a chance to fight. He's taking. You guys go. I'll come back and clutch up. Capone, however, will be taking 100 damage and gets put down upon entry. Unlucky for him. This map is actually rather perfect for a team that chooses to play by holding hands. Because there's not much spots to say you're completely flanking on this map. You have to go in as a unit. And it seems Zeus's decision was an ill-advised one. But it is a perfect name regardless. My goodness, Zeus is getting shut down. Tiffy is dangerously low, but he can get Zeus back up. They can get the heal off. Is this the end for Suspito and his friends? Can they get faceless? I feel like they could have gotten faceless here. They absolutely could have gotten faceless. My goodness. It would have been a 3v3, but in a 3v2 scenario, are they still going to be able to clutch up, or will they be ending the perfect sheet here? He's a nade, but we'll be giving him a free haircut. No change. That's another one down. That is a clean sweep coming in from the Batty Boys. My goodness. Zeus with 8 eliminations and 3606 damage. It was Zeus versus everybody. Zeus coming out as MVP. Not even surprised. My absolutely mental gameplay. We have one more game left to go. Do not go anywhere as the final teams will be getting ready. That's Disney. I just realized. Disney versus the Batty Boys, and the Batty Boys came out on top. But do not go anywhere. We will be right back shortly with the final matchup for today. Be right back. Back in with the final matchup for today. How will these teams fare? Are we going to see a clean sweep or are we going to see a proper balanced battle here? I wouldn't really say the games we've watched so far have been balanced. It's always been in favor of one side. I have a late starter here. Alpha X. He comes in last and almost gets put down first. Zeus, however, will be going down first. Unlucky for him here. Henry is down as well. It's not looking make sure. That's 3 down. Alpha the last man standing for his team.
First blood.
With a USP and a Dream, he will be getting put down by Virek with the scythe. Virek's the triple of a scythe. Mental. Flux will be taking the first round. Are they going to maintain it? They kind of have a bonus here, a bonus buy round. The eco is 7,000 to 3,000. Who's going? They might have a weapon diff. But we might see the Flux team choose to save. We're seeing them buy more conservative weapons. Except the first guy, Winner. Bro is buying a Thompson. He's not even trying to save. Silence, as the Flux team are not trying to push in. They're not trying. I don't even know what's going on with these guys, to be honest. They're playing very, very safe. The Flux team, they're not trying to push in. They have the advantage. You know, no shots have been taken. Virus is somehow low though. I didn't hear any gunshots. I didn't see any gunshots either. 3 shots with the Desert Eagle. He will be getting the first knock. Contact has been made. It looks like Alpha X will be getting pushed heavy here. And very, very unfortunate for the SCX team as they played that way too slow and the zone was not in their favor with a perfect round for the Flux team coming in with 0 knocks at all. Mental. SDX are trying to get that first knock in, but will they be able to? The Flux team seems to be a well-oiled machine. One man is playing with the marksman, playing rather far from his team. The rest of his teammates are pushing hard in. Knights will go down. Winner will go down. They will be getting 2 knocked though. Unluck for Alphax, he will be getting put down, sort of evening the playing field. Oof. Back shots coming in from Zeus there. Another one will be going down. Virus, the last man standing. What can he do? Virus and Zeus, the last man standing for the team here. But Zyro will be coming back.
Double kill.
Can Virus clutch this and maintain their clean sheet, or will this be the one that gets put on the board for them here? The Warbringers need to bring the power. They need to bring the war. Fight! The 2v1 scenario, an SKS and a Mac 10 versus, yeah, two shotties. It's not to make sure. It's looking very GG. I will not even lie. Trying to bait him out with the bot walk. He misses the first shot. The shotgun from the front and the back. They took a screenshot of this man. GG's. STX who put the first run on the board. This is their chance to make a comeback. Just look at the stats now. And Varek is low-key, high-key carrying his team with 7 eliminations so far.
First blood.
STX are feeling the heat as they've lost one, they've lost two, they might lose a third, they will lose a third. It is down to just one man. Henry with a sniper, Henry with the knock.
Double kill.
Henry trying to shove Byrex down. For Henry getting stopped. It is a Flux victory, 43rd round. Is it going to be Flux in 5, or are we going to have SCX force a game 6, a round 6, sorry. Flux are trying to wrap out the day, close up the day with a very amazing. Are we going to see a single player go 10 eliminations though? We've yet to see that actually. I think the most we saw was 8. Virus is on track to beating that. Can he give us 10 eliminations? Can he go 9 eliminations? Or will he just match up the 8 and let it end there for today? It is now STX versus Flux in what could be the final round for today's games. Playing for endgame is rather smart, especially when the Flux team is all stacked up on snipers and long range weapons. Winner will be going down as the first man. Is not looking good. Zyro is down as well. But the Flux team are taking a lot, and I mean a lot of casualties here. Trade not here. Can Virus get a pickup? He will be getting that pickup, but he doesn't get the pickup. It is a 4v1, and lucky for him, he will be getting eliminated by Zeus. STX forcing a round 6. Who takes this? Is this the final round, or does STX take us to a round 7 or a game decider? Flux cannot afford to fumble like they did in the last round. Because they all got snipers. It's CS. You don't all need to snipe. That was actually crazy. Especially in the new peak. Like, that map is not sniper friendly. One bit. Ooh! A haircut. Another haircut. Goodness, great, Dios mío. That is 3 down to 3 haircuts.
Double kill.
And that is the end for STX. 2-4. Flux Esports will come out with the victory on the final matchup. 11 eliminations from a single player with 43-18 damage. MVP for today in general is Flux Virus. Absolutely insane gameplay coming in from Virus here. GG's to all the teams that competed. That seems to be it for today. I'm your host, who is Dino, wishing you a good night and God bless.